guys. So today we're doing an introduction to a quadratic graph. Like, what even is it? What does it look like? I kind of introduced it when we did piecewise graphing. We talked about how it's shaped like a U. A parabola, so it's called a parabola is the shape. So a parabola is, draw. It is why does it hate me? A U-shaped graph of a quadratic. There's actually a parabola right behind this. Do you see it? It's this. Oh, as I move my picture. It's this thing. That's parabola. If you notice, there's stuff in equal sides. Anyway, that's parabola. It's a U-shaped graph of a quadratic. It's part of something called conic sections. You can get it by cutting a sphere in a specific way, or a cone in a specific way. It's kind of cool. Anyway, so we're going to talk about these parabolas. We're going to talk about what a vertex is, what the axis of symmetry is, what corresponding points means, what a minimum value is, interval where it's increasing, interval where it's decreasing, roots, and y-intercepts. Essentially, we're talking about all of it. We're talking about all of those key features specifically about quadratics. Okay, so the vertex is that lowest or highest point. So in this case, it's the lowest point. It's right here. So my vertex is at 2, -1. That's my vertex. My axis of symmetry is where if I folded this parabola in half, it would land on itself. So if I folded it right there on the vertex, vertically, well, if I fold it, so if I fold it on that vertical line, there we go. And that vertical line is x equals 2. Notice this 2 and this 2 are the same. Okay, so two corresponding points are 2 points that happen to be at the same section. So we've got this right here and this right here. I'm just going to pick those 2 points. So that's the point 0, 1, 0 and the point 3, 0. If you look, they're the same distance from that axis of symmetry. Now the minimum value is going to be -1, which if you notice is the y value. Okay, the interval where it's increasing is going to be from 2. Now we don't include the 2 because that's where it changes directions, to infinity. And then the interval where it's decreasing is from -infinity to 2. The roots we've already talked about. The roots are what the y-x, so these are also known as the x-intercepts. They can also be known as zeros, x-intercepts, roots, they're all the same thing. So my roots are 1 and 3. And my y-intercept is this point right here. And it is, you can write it either as the point, I like writing it as points. We're going to write it as point 0, 3. Okay. So now, basically, I want you to do that again. Here, and then here, and then here, and then here, and then here. You guys have got this. That's all you're doing today. It's like identifying those same features in all of those graphs. Just write a quick recap at the end, and then you're done.